half the time squared. Half the time made me a dicot, so I drink from the other half sun, my cup holding water and honey. A hummingbird hovers, the spigot sweetens, the long-billed tongue, the nectar now blusters of energy. To suckle bright flowers, wings beating tempo, the quick heart shudders, hums as it hovers until the sun sleeps on its shadow. Ideas make shadows things, before the things formed shadows, now out of time for that time, as this is a time for singing, voices that brighten the glow, the trumpet bell spilling its wine into the ear, an effusion, red bells, temple bell chimes, the incense seclusion, retreat from delusion, the honey sucked out by the mind. O Lord, let me digitize quickly, an eon in less than a second. O cast the fish out to the net, succumb to this mindless eternity that saw Ahab's hand as it beckoned, knows that you're not yet an element. Some passage or passing into its blue-screened light, the misty veils dripping torrents of singing into the infinite night. I doubt that a universe breathes, that one squared to one is infinitesimal, twice the same, twice the perfection that gives again as it receives. Waves are fanning the coral, a fiery amalgam, hot-wired infusion assimilates fish, flesh, and fowl, shadows and binary light, the seer, the seen, in a syllable, hemispheres rounding a soul, sadness that leaches from night. I heard Sisyphus jawing with Job while hoping his rock up the mount, to listen to sermons on summits. Light from a crisscrossed strobe seizes the humble devout, crying the tears of misfits. It's foolish to humble a spirit if that which is greater is you, but God's a magnificent culprit. Fallacies pray from pulpits. For them, 1 squared equals 2. Thinking, assuming I think, but never too long or too deep, for mercury leadens the flow if to rise or to sink in a valley that lies between steep sides, whether to come or to go. Half the time, twice in the night, if I was as one come to you, I would go blind in your sight, a vision in order to delight in who you are, what you do. And if we can follow each other, or lead ourselves back from the flock that herds toward a glistening gate, mother and father, sister and brother, prodded by faith in its paddock, consigned to the boundaries of fate. Then we can leave for another world, drink from a nectar-filled stream, a blush demurred when a prescient word followed love forward to dream. Half the time, half of me listens, to the other half, entered of light. I hear this convivial chaos as one who would meld the divisions or animate dust through the night. As one being blooms, the dichotomous leaves its love seeds to divert from its own blue flower, red-breasted warbler, light's bone. Close to the tome, I stay alone, listen to strands of light strings, the lyres and the stages, the voices of bells in the too vibrant dome, connected to resonant breathing that returns the heart to its choices. Superior sisters, I wait to be touched by hummingbird ethers whose buzzing wings shiver breath into specks of your dust.